growing up, I've always been a bit of a hippie, and that, I mean, not to the point of not wanting to work, or I've always been involved in lots of projects, but I've never wanted to be in a 9-to-5 job and be a part of. I wanted to contribute to society, but not get tangled up in it. But I'd been around the dust and all that all the weekends, and I didn't really like it as a kid. Basically, saw my dad in there 6 days a week planing and thought, fuck, I'm never going to do it. But then, yeah, as you grow up and you get interested in things, and you, as a surfer, you know, the design starts kicking in. When he stopped, I started and went into it full on. Okay, so when I was at the 77 Stubbies, all I remember is watching MR and Michael Peterson and the different types of surfing. Yeah, MP was getting tubed. He was, you know, just looking for the tube, and MR was surfing great and he was all over the face, but he wasn't getting barreled. So it was interesting distinction between the two surfers, you know. I just think it's a radical process, you know, for surfers to be involved in their own boards and their own equipment and their own surfing at that level. You know, Michael was shaping all of his own boards. He was shaping heaps of boards for other guys, and a lot of the boards he was doing, by all accounts, people couldn't ride them. And it's a funny thing, you know, you get on a board and the first surf you're going, fuck, what's happening here? What, you know, I can't ride this board. And a lot of kids would probably hand it back if they're sponsored. But generally, that board will bring out something else in your surfing that you can adjust to. We're adaptable human beings. We can ride anything these days. We're riding flat pieces of wood or whatever. But I mean, I shaped a board with, it's probably had 1 inch of nose rocker and 1/2 inch of tail rocker. And the first session I nosedived probably a dozen times. And then by about the 3rd surf, it was probably my favourite board and just blew my mind in other areas. And I've never gone so fast in my life and been in certain parts of the wave. And shaping your board creates more of a surfing signature and a style that differs you from other people. I believe is a board shouldn't go slow, and it should respond to pressure on the rail and hold its rail and release out of its turn, you know. So